Hi. Good morning. Hi, lady. Nope, I'm not the feeder this morning. Sorry. Sorry. Hi. Yes. Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Brittany and Jasmine Tiger at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. You guys know I don't do selfies, but look at this, I'm wearing a hoodie. It's definitely a hooded sweatshirt kind of morning. It's so exciting. Good morning, Cindy. Good morning, Holly. Good morning, Casey. This is Jasmine. Good morning, Vicky. Yeah, it's almost breakfast time for her. You can see her lockout door is still down. She's very interested in that area. We always close the lockouts for the big cats so that the feeders can safely get the food in. Then we lift the door and they have breakfast. Good morning, everybody. It's a nice, cool, beautiful morning here in Tampa, Florida. She's like, you didn't bring food. I'm done with you. I was going to try to see if Keisha was still out. Been struggling during evening meds with Keisha recently. So I was sort of hoping if I spend some more time with her outside of just trying to get her to eat food and take meds, that will mend that relationship a little bit. But I think she's already had meds and breakfast with Marie, so hopefully she's still out, but I'm going to walk over and see. So that was Jasmine. She's just very excited for breakfast, which I'm sure is on its way. Oh, I can hear Amanda out there talking to Marie. Bear with me for a minute. Here's our pretty lake view for a moment. I'm just trying to see if I can see which side she might be on. Oh, we're over here getting a drink now. Even on cold mornings, this one will still get in the water. Loves to swim. Kelly, we hate that these animals are in cages as well. This is Big Cat Rescue. We rescue these cats from private ownership, pay-to-play breeding schemes, abusive circus lives. And unfortunately, when they're bred and raised in captivity, they can never go free. But we are trying to end that with the Big Cat Public Safety Act. So Kelly, if you're in the U.S., make the call to the wild for them. Go to bigcatact.com. Oh my! This is still Jasmine. And maybe we can start changing laws to keep these guys out of cages. You're so silly. Well, I didn't see Keisha out, so Jasmine wants to make sure we're still entertained. I know. I know. Thank you so much to everybody who's helping answer questions. If we have any newcomers in the comments today, feel free to let us know that you're new. And feel free to ask questions. We love to help make sure you understand what you're seeing here. You're so silly. Should I come back over there? I guess I'll come back over there. You're being awfully cute. Yes, you are. She's got that rotten face, though. Look at the rotten face. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, lady? This is Jasmine's open air section. Where we saw her before was her roofed section. If we ever have storms or high winds, they go into their roofed areas, but she's got access to both. You're right, Christy. The cats really do like the cooler weather, and that's generally when we see them very feisty and very playful and very active. But even still, they still sleep like 20 hours a day, so She's watching across the lake, trying to see if one of those carts is going to be hers. You can see the feeders all the way across the lake there. We put all of their diets into carts in the morning, and the cats know that sound. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this gate closed. Here we go. All right, let's go back over here. Yeah, I thought that was a Pounce face for sure, but then she got distracted by the feeding carts, so. And that looks like Bonnie and Bethany. I bet they're coming over here. They don't feed Keisha though. She's still just for the meds keepers. If you guys saw the live yesterday around 4 o'clock when Carol got her award, you saw Duchess just being a ham in the background. And for like 10 minutes after that was shut down, her and Priya both were just living it up at the lake. It was adorable. So, yeah, I just don't see Keisha out. I think she's in her den. Thank you again to everybody helping me out in the comments. I am looking for the cat. I'm not really reading the screen at the moment. Oh, it's such a gorgeous morning. Of course, remind me I'm saying that when it gets even colder here soon. And then I'm a big whiny baby about it. I moved here from Ohio, so I know what it's like to be cold. But I don't like it at all. Oh, I see her. Keish. Hi, lady. Keisha. Hi, princess. I just want to say hi. I'm not trying to feed ya. Hi, baby girl. Hi, Keish. Thank you for that chuff. Oh, that's so nice. Keisha here is just such a fighter. She's a 19-year-old tiger. You can see she doesn't have a tail. The terrible facility she came from had shared walls with lions. We believe that they took her tail, part of her ear. Baby girl. And she also suffered from a stroke. Oh, Marie's back. Are you gonna eat some more food? That's Marie. Marie's a master keeper. She's been out here for 15 years. Oh, so nice. So very nice. So she's on high blood pressure medication. She usually gets an upset tummy a lot. She's very moody, I know. I'm so happy you chuffed at me today, though. We've been having a love-hate relationship recently. Thank you, Kara, for sharing this and letting everyone else know to share this. Anytime you share our live feeds, that helps us reach new people. If she keeps eluding Marie, we'll probably leave because I don't want to be the distraction. Hi, Mama. I'm not the one with the food today. You never come to me when I need you to eat, but you come to me right now. Oh, thank you, my darling. Thank you. I thought you really hated me after Monday night. Don't lay where she can't reach you. Kiss, kiss. Come here, baby. Oh, baby. Keisha was in a facility where they were inbreeding to create white tigers. So she's the result of being inbred as well. Yeah, no, I know I'm not the only one that's been struggling with Keisha. I just have started taking it personal because we had such a good relationship. It's been like the last few weeks, though. She would rather, and I'm talking like, the way you see her right now is wonderful, but she was roaring and hissing and growling and straight jumping on the side of the cage. I haven't had a tiger try to get their feet through the wire at me in a really long time, and she was doing that. Biting at her back feet and legs. Yeah, she's getting irritated. All right, baby, I'm gonna clear out. Thank you for the chuffs, though. I'll let you have your Marie time. Oh, I just love her to death. I remember a time when she actually used to do operant conditioning with us. She was my final operant conditioning sign-off. Oh, good, she's laying down. Usually when she finds a place to lay down is when we can get her to cooperate. So that is a good thing. There we go. All right, I'm still gonna clear out because I know she knows we're still here. All right. So that was Keisha Tiger. Again, if any of you guys are new and you're interested in learning the background stories about these cats, where they came from, how they made their way here, their birth dates, their anniversary dates, all that good stuff, you can go to our website, and there's a page that lists every cat that lives here and their bios, and that's bigcatrescue.org/cat bio. I know, they're coming, lady. Right, so we're gonna hop on the cart here. Again, Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. We're 67 acres. We have right around 60 cats. I think we're gonna pop in and say hello to Tigerlily. Yes, Deb, I do have my cart back. Me and this cart have a love-hate for sure. Unfortunately, the day of Hoover's last procedure, things were so hectic, and normally I don't let a lot of people on this cart because it usually doesn't run very well, but like 4 people jumped on my cart to get back up to the hospital, and the next day it just was not driving correctly, and that's because the suspension basically busted. And so anyway, all kinds of new stuff had to be done to it. They took it off property to do it, and now it's back, and now it's doing great, but I'm gonna have to be like rude to people and be like, no, you can't ride. Oh good, she's still having breakfast. There's Max and Marianne over here. They obviously look like they're still waiting on breakfast, or they're having their after breakfast zoomies. That could be happening. Max and Marianne are 2 bobcats that live together here. Glenda, I do not know if we'll ever get another lion. We offer every single time that we hear that one is in need and needs a place to go, but we require that anyone who surrenders their cats to us sign documentation that they'll never own a big cat again. And a lot of people don't like to do that. And not all facilities require that, so a lot of times they end up going to other places that don't have those kind of stipulations. What you doing, Maxie? Adventuring. Always adventuring, these two. These two have, I think I saw somebody ask earlier about our cage sizes. I'm sure somebody in the comments already answered, but these guys actually have like a football field length cage. It goes all the way back down towards where we were with Keisha. And it's a bunch of bubbles, and they're all connected with doors and tunnels and different ways for the cats to move around. We never go in the enclosures with the cats, so we make it so that they're able to... Hi, Princess! She does not hear very well. I don't like sneaking up on her. But we make it a way that they're able to shift around where we never have to go in with the cat, but they've still got plenty of room. That way, if we have to go in for maintenance or cleaning of any kind. Oh, Kewlona's eating. I don't want to spook her. I don't know if right in the center of the screen you can see a bobcat. That's Kewlona having breakfast. Hi, Lilly. Hi, sweet girl. Was breakfast very yummy? This is Tigerlily. She's our very oldest resident. Hi. Hi, sugar. I know all this rain's making some of those dreads on your cheeks come back, huh? Gotta work on those. We're gonna have to work on those, lady. Yeah. Tigerlily's 24 years old. She's one of the original bobcats that started Big Cat Rescue. You gonna have a seat? Hi. Gonna have a seat right there? Hi, pretty. Sort of making biscuits a little bit. Time to groom. So Big Cat Rescue, you can learn all about how we got started. There's a link. Actually, there's 2 different pages on our website that kind of show our evolution and how we got started. But Tigerlily was from some of the very first in the early 90s fur farm rescues. Are you so silly? Yeah. You look good though, lady. You cleaned your plate. Yes, you did. And with cats, if you times their age by 6, that's what they'd be in human years. So she is very elderly lady, aren't you? Yeah. That's okay though. Is Dryden sneaking up behind me? That's what I'm a little worried about. Nope, okay. Nope, no Dryden. Yeah. If it doesn't rain this afternoon, maybe we can do some grooming. Maybe. She just does not let me get those ones right around her mouth. I have to kind of quickly try to loosen them as much as I can and then hope that they come out on their own. And luckily the last big one did. Are you gonna sneak up on me? Are you gonna sneak up on me? You're so silly. Let me see your shoulders. You got any dreads forming back there? Looks like a little bit. So you saw with Tom when she arrived how bad the mats, and Andy Bobcat as well, how bad the mats can get on their shoulder areas and the top of their head. And Lilly gets the same ones. Luckily, those are the ones she does let me get. You gonna go under your platform for the day? Sounds like a good idea. Just gonna see where Dryden was. Bye, my lady. We love you. She's still just like watching every move. We love you. Yep, you can go under there. She hangs out on her platform a lot during the early morning, and then she ends up in her den for the hottest part of the day. And then by evening, she's either on the coolaroo or on top of that platform. Okay, my love. Go see if there's other cats. Oh, here's one. Actually, oh yeah, no, that's Dryden. I was like, that's Kewlona. Nope, that's Dryden. You slinking away? No, that is Kewlona. Oh, they get big and fluffy and I can't tell them apart anymore. That's Kewlona. Good job, lady. Hi. So this is Kewlona out running around. Dryden's the one over there eating in her lockout. Normally, they're the opposite, so that's where my confusion came in. Plus, she's getting fluffier. He's like slightly fluffier and bigger than her. Hi, Kewlona. You gonna come finish your food? There's still some mush in there. There's still some mush in there, lady. She's so slinky. You're so slinky. She's so good at hiding. Where are you going? We separate the cats that live together during feeding time. that's Dryden over there. And they have this ramp system up to a tunnel, and we closed that door. So I guess you got stuck on this side today. Here she is. Hi, sweetness. It's okay. Yeah, I'm the lady that comes over and gives you treats on the stick, remember? So that's Kewlona. I love that she will always close her eyes at you like that. She's like, I don't see you, you don't see me. It's her safe place. And then Dryden is over there eating breakfast. All right, I'm gonna clear out so you'll come finish your mush over here. Mush is a carnivore diet. It kind of looks like hamburger, but it's like a ground up beef diet. It contains all the organs, all the good stuff that they need. See Mary over there feeding. All right, little girl. Bye. Now you know why all the photos I've ever posted of Kielona are like zoomed in, and it's mainly her eyes and her ears. That's how she rolls. Okay. Well, let's swim through here real quick. See who else we can find. Here's Nala. Jessica, I like to tell myself she's already doing the slow blinks too, but they're slightly different than Lily's. We'll get there someday, I hope. Hi, Nala. Nala's waiting on second breakfast in her feeding lockout. You got a clean plate and your door's up though, so I already know you ate. She's one of our small cats that is on the naughty list, so we do close her feeding lockout in the morning, just like the big cats, because she's very swipey. Hey, lady. Good morning. This is Nala. She's an African serval. Lady, you watching for your neighbors? So pretty in the morning sunlight. Yes, I said you were pretty. Yes, and we have had torrential rain for days and days and days in a row again. Yesterday was probably the most disgusting day I can remember for a while, as far as just everything was misty and humid and wet and just hot. I mean, it was like 84 or 85 when I woke up at 7 a.m. Like, that's gross. And by the evening, we had a nice torrential downpour, and then waking up this morning, my car actually showed like 68 degrees, so that's awesome. I think that's all you're getting, lady. Sorry. We have to watch your figure. Yeah. Cats in captivity can gain weight pretty quickly, and so we do monitor their diet size and their activity level and their weight the best that we can. Mary, she really thinks you brought her something else. Look at her. She's a lion. Yeah, I think Nala's one of the prettiest servals, but every photo I get of her is her hissing. I actually have a few good ones where she's not, but that's just when you put the shutter on sports mode and you hope that you get like the non-hissing face in between. Oh, sir. Here's Pharaoh. You waiting on breakfast? I know, Jamie will be here soon. Pharaoh is a white African serval. Hi, Pumpkin. Hi, cute boy. He's also laying in his feeding lockout. He's still a little wobbly and shaky on his legs, got a little bit of a limp, but his appetite's back and he's going to the bathroom normally after his scare a week and a half ago, so You can see he's actually got 2 or 3 serval spots. You can see the one on his neck there. But he should look like what Nala looked like. But his parents were obviously closely related, and inbreeding results in that leucism trait, which causes the white coat. Just like white tigers, they're man-made. Linda, we feed once a day unless they have special dietary needs, such as medications, or if they have trouble putting on weight, then they get snacks and extra stuff. But we do operant conditioning and lots of different treats as well. So they kind of get random things all day long, but primarily they eat once a day, and it's every day between 8 and 9. Oh, speaking of, I see your mama. I see Jamie coming. Oh, I just missed Ariel. She went right into her den over there. You know who I want to try to go see is Gilligan. I haven't seen Gilligan in a little while. You're gonna have to swim to him. It's really gross. But he's ready. We were just having a chat. Such a good boy. I don't like to impose on their special morning time. See where Gilligan is. Oh, there he is. So good. He's up and moving. Hi, Gilly. Are you very excited it's chilly today? Hi, sweet boy. Ooh. 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 Hi, sweetness. I know. I don't have a treat. Sorry. Ooh. Gilligan's a Canada Lynx. So native to Canada, he would love this cool weather all the time, I'm sure. But he actually does adapt to our hot temperatures too. Hi! You can see how fluffy he's gotten already. He thins out, his fur thins out a lot in the summer. And that's Frankie in the background, Frankie Bobcat. Ooh! Trying to see if he'd talk to me. They make that really cool, haunting, hooing sound in the wild. Are you talking to Frankie? You better go get the rest of that food. Thinking about it. Yeah, I kind of love that Gilligan and Frankie are neighbors. It's pretty adorable. You latch this gate. I thought I'd go right back out, but I'm actually probably going to go around the corner, see Frankie, and then maybe check to see if Loki's down. He's been hiding up on that top shelf all week after we tried to catch him to take him to the vet. And I kind of wanted to check in on Shiloh, but since they've already been fed, I might have already missed that opportunity, so. Thank you guys so much for loving these cats, and everybody who has shared this live feed, and everybody who's helping answer questions for me. Well, where'd you go? There he is. Hi, mister. Hi, cute boy. This is Frankie Bobcat. Hi, cute boy. Aw, yep, Jessica, I totally understand, and there is always a replay on these. Ow. Wow. You can watch them. They go automatically on our Facebook page when they end, and then after that, usually within the day or even like within the hour, they end up at dailybigcat.com, which is our secondary YouTube channel. Hi, cuteness. Everybody's on a mission today. When cats are in captivity, they've got to get out their energy and get exercise somehow. So it's usually perimeter walking their enclosures. They all have certain corridors, kind of like they would in the wild, certain areas they would patrol. Gotta get those steps in after breakfast before the all-day nap. There's Frankie. Gilligan's back over on that other side. I don't see Loki up on the... Oh, yeah, I do. Nope, actually, I don't. I think that's a branch. Let's see where little Lokesters is. If he's in his den, I can't get a good shot of that, though. Oh, hi, sir. Hi, cute boy. Here he is. Tiny little Loki. This is Savannah Cat. Hi, cuteness. I see you ate all your breakfast. Let me try to zoom in, but every time I do that, it likes to focus on the wire. There we go. Look at that cute boy. Him's the cutest boy. So I was very excited. I put 154 new items on our Amazon merch store yesterday. So that's t-shirts, v-necks, long sleeves, pullover hoodies, zip-up hoodies, t-shirts. He took his opportunity to run. Yeah, it's okay. But what I was getting at is one of the new designs is Loki. All right, hint taken, a cute boy. I'm sorry. But we have Filmo up there. We have Nala. Nabisco has a new design. So many new things. And today I'm going to be working to get all of those on Teespring, our Teespring store as well. Plus I've been adding new things to our bigcatrescue.biz. So lots of stuff coming. I'm trying to make sure all the stores are fully stocked for the holidays. Because those are going to be here before we know it. I mean, I think we're busy with Walkabout stuff, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I also have to remember that the holidays are like really close approaching. Here's Nabisco. He gained like what looks like 30 pounds of fur. Biscuit, you got so big. Look how fluffy you got. Their ruffs get really, really thick in the winter here. Which, you know, again, it's Florida, so it's a totally different kind of winter, but when you are used to 90 plus every single day for like 9 months out of the year. Hi, cuteness. It can be a big adjustment when you actually see 40s and 50s. Look how floofy. Look how floofy. Well, we have just seen all kinds of cats today. We started with Jasmine Tiger. We even saw Keisha Tiger. We've seen Tigerlily. We saw Kewlona and Dryden. That's a new one. Hi, cute boy. We saw Nala and Pharaoh, Gilligan and Frankie. Nabisco is stalking Barb on the tour cart. Saw Gilligan, Frankie, Loki. Now we're here with Nabisco. That's the wrong kind of cart. It doesn't bring treats. It's a tour cart. Look how fluffy. So cute. Smalls is over there in the background. Don't see Filmo out, but I'm hoping behind me we'll see Shiloh, but he's too cute to walk away from, especially when he's out and on top of, well, Smalls is up there trying to steal the show. She's on top of her platform, attacking branches. Attacking branches. So cute. Barb with the private tour. Let's see if Shiloh is out at all. If not, I was gonna try for Mrs. Claus. Oh, actually I see Bailey out. She might be a good one. Try to show you some cats that we don't get to see all that often. Nope, he's hiding. Oh, no he's not. He's up in his tree. Well, he was hiding. I didn't see it, but now I see him. What are you doing up there, sir? Hi, cute boy. Hi, cute boy. Hi, Shiloh. Using those big old claws to get up there. So this is Shiloh Bobcat. If you guys saw the lives on Monday, he got his first overall checkup. He does have some really bad back knees. But otherwise, he had a really good checkup for his size and age. He's lost a little bit of weight since being here, which is a plus, because with really bad knees, you don't want him to be too chunky. I love how you purposely look away. You purposely looked away. Hi, handsome. Oh, so handsome up there. So handsome. It's funny, usually the first place I look is the tree, and lately he's never up there. So go figure, I go to the den where I think he'll be, and he's back in the tree. You're so goofy. You're getting so many hearts up there, sir. So many hearts up there. We got lots of private tours. I see somebody else going out on one today too. Looks like Pam. There we go. Get that stick out of the way. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Okay, you be careful when you come down, right? Go very slow. Just a zen moment with Shiloh. Okay, I want to get out of the way for this private tour to be able to see him, get some pictures. So I don't see Filmo out. Biscuit came down to stock. He's stalking something. He's so goofy. I always imagine that Nabisco has a really big imagination because he does silly things like that all the time when he's not actually chasing anything. All right. So, good morning. So let's try to see if Mrs. Claus is out. Aw, too bad. Bailey already moved. Bailey was on top of her platform. Mrs. has been spending a lot of time in her tree as well. Miss! Mrs! Little girl! She's like, it's not afternoon, you don't have treats. Yep, not up in her tree. She's got a big giant tree and she gets all the way up there. Finds a place to sleep, but I'm not seeing it. All right, well, we can't end on an empty cage, so actually right now has been perfectly fine with vultures. It's not been one of our bad seasons for it. Oh, I see where Bailey went. She went to check on Lockout again and see if it had anything extra in it. You guys saw those pictures that I posted. This is that little den, and there's Moses. Hi, cute boy. Hi, cute boy. Moses. This is Moses, another bobcat. Oh, so cute. I don't know how you fit in there, but you do. Let's find Bailey real quick. Oh good, I'm glad you liked the Loki design. I thought it was so cute. It was one of my favorite pictures I've ever taken. Natalie just nailed it with that. And I love the one of Cricket too. Cricket Serval got a really cute one too. And just like that, she disappeared. She was right over here in Lockout. Long enough for me to lean down and show Moses. She was gone. Right back to Mr. Mo. So actually, so you can just see the whole construction. I know my photos were kind of close. So there's this whole hill here, and then they have this ramp system and this like above tunnel area. This is actually where you used to walk out of the gift shop, and then the tunnel, another ramp platform, and then they've got that whole side too. But she lays up there all the time, and he is always down here. All right, silly. Gonna be very grainy, but we'll see ya. Hi, cute boy. I did visit a lot of cats today, which was fun. I know Mondays kind of get swallowed up with medical stuff, and yesterday was tricky with helping with enrichment, and then I knew we were gonna go live for Carol, so wanted to do a nice long walkabout this morning, and weather permitting, we'll try again tomorrow too. But thank you guys so much to everybody who helped in the comments, everybody answering questions for me, everybody asking questions. Anything that got missed, I'll go back to my desk and reach out to you guys. But we're gonna let everybody take their naps. And I think we'll end right here with Moses. So thank you guys, I hope you all have a great day. I will see you again soon.